What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. We have Vader today with a cracked helmet, so you can see like Anakin Skywalker's eye just over here on the left hand side. So, portrait of him. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So, to do the Vader helmet, sometimes I think it's helpful to start sort of in the middle of the helmet, right? With this kind of U shape or V. I've seen it as a U or a V, right? So I'll go V because it's easier. So we just go down and up, right? So this is like the very center of his helmet. Okay, and then from this you'll have a curved line going out here, and there's a crack on this side, but on this side we go up and around, right? So and down, right? So it's like a big letter M. But say if we drew in the crack here, so you do this any old way. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Any old way. Get it? Get it? Going down like that, right? There's two layers to his helmet as well, right? So on this side, say like, so like that could be kind of the inside of it. So we'll go down this way, right? And we'll give this an edge. So like we'll let this have like an edge line. Say like it's after been sort of sliced with a lightsaber or something, right? So, right? So like an edge like that. And then the second layer, right, will be kind of beside it. So it'll go this way as well. And it should crisscross here somewhere. And we'll give that a sort of an edge coming down here. Edge line just there, right? And this will go the second. So the second part of the helmet is like this part, right? So this goes down like that. So you've got this sort of, like, imagine it's like a letter M, right? So this goes like around, okay? Right, and this will have sort of a edge to it too. Going down that way, and this one will have an edge line, kind of like that. It can be a bit bumpy and wavy and stuff, so it doesn't need to be perfectly straight or anything, right? So this will curve around, curve around like so, and then I'll go back up the side, like this, and then this will go like that. And then this will bump around towards the middle, right? So this V section, right, goes like pretty much straight up this way. And it kind of curves around. I think it has a bit of an edge line as well. So just another relatively straight line that goes down the side. Just makes it look a little bit 3D and sort of pops off the page a little bit, right? And then our helmet has like a bump coming across here, and then going across the other side as well, right? And it'll go sort of same level, so like that. And then we bring the round sections up and around, right? So it goes up to here somewhere. And then around the other side, right? So that's roughly Vader's top portion of his helmet, right? The bit that comes down on top of the black face mask. So then in here we got his eyes, right? And say the rest of this crack. So we'll go with the rest of the crack first. Just bring it in, bros. Right, and then it meets his sort of nose area which will kind of bump across here, right? And then the side of it will go sort of up the side here, right? And then his eye, so these big eyes, it just comes around like this, and then up into here. And this has a bit of a, like an extra edge or something here, and a line that comes around underneath. So we'll go down the middle of his nose now. So it has curving out 2 lines like this. I'll do the details inside the crack when we get the rest of the stuff drawn in. So, and then there's like vents or something on his nose, these sorts of things that kind of curve across here. 3 of them, it looks like. 1, 2, and a third just under there. And then his nose up and down like so, and then it comes out for that triangle of a mouth. So it goes out like this. Right. And then the inside of this, so we go around again, and then down, like so. And this line joins together. And then we have a silver nose cap just here. And then this has lines inside. So then down at the bottom here, we have like metal, what would you call them? Metal sort of studs, or just like screws or something. So like you have a circle here, and you have a circle on the other side. And then you have the part that joins it to his face mask. So like a bump here, and a bump around again, right? So you go bump, and then bump. And then you do a line in between these, maybe 2 lines. We'll do 1. Comes across like so. So then, right, so he's got, yeah, his jaw, right? So we'll go up this way. Right, and he seems to have these various bumps just coming in. 1, 2, and then this goes up over underneath the helmet there. Right, so these sort of bumps are like, I don't know if they're leather or plastic, but they're part of the mask anyway, so we'll just do that. So then coming from this metal part, this will go up this way, right, and join the edge of his face, right? So you have a curved line here, and then sort of the same thing on this side, right? So this will go out and curve the outside of his face. So it goes that way. And you have a couple of lines inside here, so you follow these sort of bumps, and they go down that way. And he has these cheekbone lines as well, right? So one comes kind of out from the corner of his nose, right? So it goes out down to there. And this goes back towards that piece of metal that way. Same thing on this side, out. And then this line goes back to the metal. And then he's a cheekbone line that comes out from this corner. So it goes up to here, goes back towards his nose, like that. And then this curves up around his eye and up under his helmet, so up there. Maybe another sort of eye line or something there like that. And this should have kind of an edge line or something here, like runs up that way. I'm trying to do the same thing over here. It's a bit harder because we can't sort of make out our cheek, but we'll go to there, and then this comes in, and then that means that goes up around his eye again, so it goes around if his eye was there, so around that way, maybe something there. And then we have another line going this way. Right, so then Annie's eye inside here, right? So again, like if you want like textures, you know, like he has been in a bit of a battle, so like there should be like some scratch marks and stuff, you know, dirt, and you know, you could add another crack somewhere, maybe like his helmet sort of cracking here, maybe cracking a little bit, just dirt and stuff. Right, stuff like that always makes it look more interesting, I think. So then on this side of the eye, right, he's frowning quite heavily, so we got like his eyebrow frown just sort of going back this way, right? And then his eyebrow just comes across here. Goes back down that way. And then his eye is in underneath, right? So it kind of comes out the back. Yeah, I would thicken it up a little bit. And then we go down this way. And then the inside of his eye here. And then it starts to curve around. We got his tear duct, the rest of his eye comes over there. And I'm not going to join them. I'm going to just leave that like that. And you could have like eyelid line there. So he's got that big golden sort of red eye. So half circle. You want it to sort of stand out. And his pupil there, and you just color that black. And it's like red on the outside, yellow on the inside. And maybe some like veins and stuff. Like so. So depending on what stage of Anakin Skywalker you want to do, right, you can add like some burn lines, you know, it's like some wrinkles and stuff. If you want, of course. And his scar on his face is usually on his left eyebrow. You mightn't really be able to see it, but if we move it in a little bit, maybe I'll put it here. It's on the corner of his eye, so I'm going to put it like here. And then I'll do this one like here. Maybe color that kind of a pale peach color. So his skin should be all burnt and stuff. So these texture lines just help it sort of stand out a little bit. And if you want, you don't have to give him an eyebrow if you're going for that kind of thing, but maybe just a little bit of an eyebrow just helps it more look like a human eye kind of thing. Right, but not too bad. Right, so then we'll go down and sort of finish his shoulders. That's just how to draw his mask. You could stop it there if you didn't want to draw everything. Where's it gone? Okay. So coming down here, right? So he's got sort of the collar of his cape will be the easiest place to sort of start here. It just curves around like that. Curves this way, that way. And then this collar part goes around the back of his neck that way. Speaking of neck, we have like a little bit of it like drawn in here. Like there, and then the rest of that collar goes around the back there. And then his, what I can only describe as his neck cover. I don't know if he has a neck cover, but it's like, just comes around this way. That goes in, that goes in. Like so, and he has another sort of vent underneath his neck. Right, so there's like a bit of a triangle. Goes down here, up into there. And then this has another sort of edge line that joins his neck. So it goes like down his neck or something this way. And then another line on the edge of that triangle and goes up here. And then if you want to add sort of vented lines like so. Just crisscross kind of stuff. Like that. Maybe we'll do some of that in this section as well. You might need a ruler. So like every other gap, right? So like, where's my ruler? So say like, we'll start here. So we'll just go this way. So skip one, right? And then move down. So you go here, jump over, here, here, right? So see the way I'm leaving this space clear. Ooh, and I forgot there's another one here that I missed. Right, and then you can kind of go the other way then. So you know, get your angle, kind of do the same thing over here. Just crisscross lines, doesn't have to be perfect or kind of like that. Just trying to make it look like a bit of a vent or something in there. Okay, so then the rest of the shoulder sort of goes down into cape, so it just like flows down this way. And then the other side of the cape kind of flows down here. And if you want, you could have like some fold lines, like so. And then it's chain that keeps that together, right? So there's just these rectangles. I'm going to do them black. They are actually silver, but I'll do them black because I'm using a black pen. Just so these rectangles, and they're joined together by more rectangles in between, but we'll just draw these first. that, and then so another sort of line that joins them together here. Again, this is silver, but I can't sort of do it silver. Right, like so, and then gray sort of lines or something coming down from here. So it's like gray, black, it alternates. And then this comes down. That way, and a line down the middle. Right. And then more details if you want, like scratches and stuff like that. You could draw a red lightsaber in there. Maybe I will. Yeah, I'm adding a lightsaber. 1 second, I just need a bigger ruler. Would you believe I can't find my ruler? So I have a piece of wood. So this is going to just shoot across here, right? And it's just going to, I'm just going to make it red. And I'm just going to put it any old place. And wherever you draw it on, you can erase what's underneath. Ooh. Move. Shoot it up that way, right? How wide roughly? I think it's like that wide. And I'll make it glowing red and all that kind of stuff. It'll look cool. So, go. Right, yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good red. And yeah, so that'll do. That's how to draw Vader with a cracked mask. Hope it was helpful. You'll erase in here and then color red if you want. Of course, that's optional. See you in the next one. Bye.